So here we are at Camp Outback once again at Edwin's Hall, and we come to the native teepee village in the wilds undergrowth. We have Bushman Kevin's Polish lavoo set up. Nice cosy little number. Got his wood stove, bed, carbon monoxide alarm for safety. Safety first.
We don't want to die.
We don't want to die. Our gorgeous campfire going.
Death is a bit permanent.
The luxury jungle bushcraft kitchen set up with luxury cabinets, all resourced locally, grown out of the local jungle. And here's the tiny teepee rock fortress. That will be my gaff for the night.
The little one.
The little one. I haven't put the floor in.
Bijou.
Plenty of room for my gear, firewood, supplies, wood stove, table, and luxury bed. Lighting. What more do you want? No ensuite facility, unfortunately, but working on that. I think that's the ensuite out there. We're just going to have a little snackety snack. Perfect.
So this is Sean's little setup. He hasn't got a huge amount of kit here with him.
Bare minimal.
The bare minimum. And his little wee stove. Straight out the jack. You can't really tell he's a one tigress man, because the whole thing is a one tigress baby. Excellent.
Okay, so just getting the stove fired up. I'm going to start putting my stew together, estimating about an hour cooking time. So getting the stove fired up, get it up to heat. You can just see the heat dispersion there. Very little smoke, it's a very good burn at the moment. So it's going to get hot inside this tent soon. Going nicely. That'll heat up in no time. I'll start building my stew. Get the pot on there, and I reckon a good hour's cooking time. So hopefully dinner for 6. So I've got the stew built. That's all in the pot, starting to simmer. So if the stove gets too hot, I can put the pot on top of a trivet just to give it an inch or so of space above the stove. That'll just keep it a gentle warming through. Idea is to give it a good hour's cooking time. Oh, it's hot inside this tent with that stove going though, but no doubt I'll really get the benefit of that tonight. So, time to cover the stew. I've given it a stir. And just check on it regularly. Lovely. And the stew is ready. Nice and thick. Ready for my bread rolls.
You want to start eating?
A nice roaring fire going. Just see Kevin's stove glowing in his little tent. There's my tent. Lovely and warm in here. Stove going nicely. Got to be snug as a bug in a rug in here. Lovely. Good morning. Well, woke up every 2.5, 3 hours or so. Keep the stove topped up. Just seemed to wake up naturally doing that. Kept quite cosy all night. As soon as it started feeling cold, I sort of woke up automatically and just fed the stove. Pretty much got through all my wood, just a little bit left over, so just the right amount for an overnight. Very cosy. Yeah, just making use of the stove now, getting the kettle on for a coffee, and then for the rest of the morning of bushcraft activities.